things that they don't like about other MLMs. I tell them it's not an MLM, and if they don't want to listen, you cannot. You can, uh, Chow E is it Chow E? You can never open somebody's mindset if they're not willing to open it. So I'm just. I tell them it's not an MLM. If you can give me 30 minutes on Zoom, come on, check it out. If you can't, it's not a big deal. That's why you need 300 names list. Remember, I told you the most popular word next. Just next. Uh, After explaining what is shop.com with a tracking system answer, what questions do you usually follow up with? Ian says, "Oh, you mean so shop.com just a tracking system, tracks your spending, blah blah blah." Adam, do you spend money? Does that money, So to Ian, do you spend money? Goes, yeah. Does that money pay you? He goes, no. No. So basically, what shop.com is, it's a way that that money that you're spending already can pay you. So always looking for interesting individuals. I know you don't need it, but maybe you can help me. Can you give me 30 minutes on Zoom? Cool, Ian. Okay, after explaining what is shop.com, oh, sorry, no. How do you get part 1 to 11 minutes? Uh, I don't know how to answer that question. Just don't talk so much. Part 1 is about a concept. You know what the concept is? It's about asking you, we're a product brokerage company. It's not about telling you how amazing you are. You don't need to explain BBB, what BBB is, and what it's not. All part 1 is about telling you is we're a tracking system, number 1. Number 2, we're a product brokerage. We have these products. Are you willing to convert from whatever you're using now to this? Are you willing to, from whatever partner store you're using to this? And if you are you willing to recommend people to us? That's all part 1 is all about. Sean, I wish I could help you, but I really can't. I guess next time if there's a part 1, I kind of hard to explain. You just cannot. You just don't give so many examples. Most of the time, people talk about examples and persuading people. Part 1 is not for you to persuade about anything. Part 1 is just for you to give information. When you respond to what is it with, it's a tracking system, people training. What do you procure? I think I answered that question just now already. I was asked them, do you spend money? In all years' experience, you find your best heroes tend to be closer friends or those who are a few steps removed. I've both. I find my best hero in both. I have some who are very close friends, and I have some who I have no idea who they are, like complete strangers. And now you're very close. So the best part about the unfranchised business is the fact that the best part about it is that you really, it's almost like a family atmosphere. Like it really, really is. But yeah, both. Just that you find people so that you can lead you to other person's mind, sharing how you would ask a favorite person to lead you to the person. Sean, no, before part 1, you got to build the relationship. But what I'm talking about, part 1 is the actual. I start on the slide. Okay, so before that, you guys can chat or do whatever. But what I'm saying is, if somebody comes in for part 1, you should have built that relationship already. Or if they're coming in, they know. Then the introduction is fast, right? If I have 8 people, I never have more than 5 people on a Zoom. Never. So if I do a part 1 for somebody, it's always me. Let's say I'm the A, so I'm going to show the plan. Obviously, the prospect, the person who's bringing me in, and that person's, sponsor or whoever's working with them. That's it. So we normally know each other. So you just introduce yourself quickly, and then you get into it. Let the questions at the end be something that you can talk about. Mentioning how you ask a favor from a person to lead you to another person if the person's not interested. Nah, if not interested or if he doesn't agree, they won't lead to anybody. Let's be honest. Okay? If he's not interested, you first got to find out why they're not interested. He goes, oh, I'm not interested. You go, oh, cool, that's okay. Can you mind telling me why? I always like to know so I can better grow my business. Remember, just set it up like you're doing a business. Asking for recommendations in a business is nothing new. Don't make it weird. My answer to you, Cherry, is just don't make it weird. Anonymous. Man, who's anonymous attendee? Anybody know who anonymous attendee is? Not in the name list. Okay, anonymous attendee. Do you do part one by yourself? We do it in a group to show what the business is. The business, but sometimes parts where. I think I answered that just now. I sometimes I do it by myself. Sometimes I don't. I never do it. I never do it one-on-one. It's always somebody else. It's always somebody else. But if it's on Zoom, I do not make the group any bigger than 5, maximum 5. Hope that answers. Do you do them in 2 parts or 2 sessions? Yeah, I do them in 2 parts and 2 sessions. The 20 to 23 minute video. I personally don't use the video, or haven't used the video, because it's already on we're already on Zoom. Can you imagine? I'm on a computer and then I'm using another computer. But I know of people who have used the 20-minute video with great success. They show a portion and they stop. They show a portion and they stop. It's up to you. I do it in 2 separate parts. Now, I gotta ask you guys a question. If you're anonymous, why are you so scared of showing who you are to ask the question? It's cool that you're asking a lot of questions. Okay, how do you find a go now? Go now is somebody who's willing to work with you. Who's willing to work with you? What if people resist going through the trial run? Why? I haven't had somebody resist go through the trial run. Most people say, I'm either going to do it or don't do it. The resistance to the trial run, I can probably answer it this way. Most people are, if you are saying this, you're scared that by enforcing and forcing the trial run, this person will not register their business. There's no weakness in asking questions. Trust me, I've asked more of these questions I asked this question to JR before. So don't worry about it. You're all good. People don't resist the trial run. People just think that it's too complicated because you put a name onto it. Remember, trial run is just a process. So if people resist the trial run, once again, ask them, so why is it that you're so scared? Oh, I don't want to talk to people. I cannot just bring people forward. Say, don't worry, we can help you through it. Okay? Hope this answers your question. What's more important, retailing to reach base 10 customer first? Okay, retailing. You don't necessarily have to reach base 10, but retailing. Definitely retailing. You know, people ask me when they first join this, no, what do I need to do? I say, go find me 2 customers. Okay, those who know me or know my team know it's standard. Man, this question list gets longer and longer. It's like it keeps on growing. All right, Cleo has the last question. I gotta go eat lunch. How do you encourage minimum to maximum activity?
It's already past the time 6 o'clock supposed to finish. All these questions. I'm
not sure what you mean. How do you encourage minimal to maximum activity? But I don't start anybody off with the minimal mindset, so that I don't tell them you only need to do 50. We tell them, look, man, the requirement is that the maximum requirement is 150. What we're gonna try and do is let's see how much you can convert across first. That's it. So I don't encourage minimum to maximum. It's just that's what it is. They just grow slowly. The more they convert from the household, the better it is. 3 more questions. Okay, shall we ask, how do you sell tickets to convention to qualifying prospects? I just tell them, do you want to know how this business works? Yes, here, $200. Better invest 200 than to invest 575.
Qualifying prospect.
Then you can decide,
do you want to know how
this
business works?
This business is something for you.
$200. Attend this.
Okay, does that help?
佢係咁講，我黐線邊個人哋你都未入嚟 business， 邊個幫你俾$200？
Okay, cool. Taijun, how are you gonna answer when somebody you know is interested on product and say, why is it expensive? It's not. Okay. Go home.